Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
Good morning. Here's a look at your top stories for Wednesday, February 27th. I'm Molly Hendrickson.
And I'm Brian Sanders. The leader of the FDA says, quote, a wacky system is keeping drug prices high. Scott Gottlieb says drug makers and pharmacies negotiate discounts, but we never see those savings. He claims some companies use the savings to offer their employees cheaper health care premiums.
Meanwhile, the leaders of several drug companies were on Capitol Hill yesterday. They were grilled on why they sell drugs cheaper overseas than here in the U.S.
How is that not gouging the American consumer with high prices?
If a market the size of the United States were to collapse to the lower end of that pricing model, then I can just tell you AbbVie would not be able to invest the level of R&D that it invests today.
Gottlieb says he's confident something will change because there is bipartisan support to address drug prices in Congress.
Flu activity in Colorado isn't getting any worse, but it's not getting any better either. The latest report from the state confirmed another 220 flu cases, bringing the total number of hospitalizations to nearly 2,800. Sadly, 2 children have died from the flu this season. Health officials want to remind everyone it's never too late to get your flu shot. Today, state lawmakers will take a first vote on a measure that would make it illegal to use vape pens and e-cigarettes indoors and in public spaces. The bipartisan bill is an attempt to cut back on teen vape use in Colorado, which is among the highest in the country. Some marijuana activists worry about the bill and how it could impact medical marijuana users.
I'm Nicole Brady, and happening today in Washington, Colorado Congresswoman Diana DeGette will hold a hearing on the measles outbreak. Meanwhile, here at our own state capitol, efforts are underway to eliminate the personal belief exemption for vaccinations. That's because of concerns that we could see a measles outbreak similar to what Washington state has experienced this year. Measles still kills tens of thousands of people around the world every year. In the U.S., there has been only 1 death this decade, but health officials are concerned because these nationwide outbreaks are rising. This year, 159 people have been infected in 10 states, 1 case here in Colorado. Congresswoman DeGette's office told me she's concerned about Colorado having one of the lowest kindergarten vaccination rates for measles in the country at 89%. So today she's bringing in experts from the CDC and the National Institutes of Health to testify before Congress about what is being done to stop the spread of measles. She says lawmakers will be looking at enacting stricter federal regulations regarding vaccine exemptions. And again, back here at our own state capitol, 1 lawmaker is already drafting a bill that would remove that personal belief exemption. I'm Nicole Brady, Denver 7.
Today, even more law enforcement officers around the metro will get tactical gear to help protect them while in the line of fire. This is part of a week-long giveaway by the group Shield 616. Today, 54 armor packages will be donated to officers in Denver, Aurora, Littleton, and Lone Tree. The gear includes rifle protection plates and ballistic helmets. Here's Denver 7's Katie LaSalle with your first alert forecast and the fog, Katie.
Yes, we are starting off this Wednesday morning with areas of dense, patchy, freezing fog across the metro, some light flurries and limited visibility. Different story, though, as you head further west. Places like Winter Park, we're off to a sunny start with temperatures today a little bit cooler under mostly cloudy sky across the plains in the upper 30s to low 40s. So by lunchtime, low 30s in Denver, mostly cloudy skies through tonight and overnight lows dropping down to the 20s. By 2 o'clock this afternoon, upper 30s into Brighton, low 40s through Lone Tree, Centennial, and as we go throughout the day, it will be hazy once again, so an ozone action alert day for reduced air quality across the majority of the Denver metro area and plains. Partly cloudy skies into the mountains for the afternoon, and then later on tonight we'll start to see some light snow filtering in, around 2 to 4 inches possible in our northern and central mountains. Will stay dry tonight and milder for tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies on Thursday. Light snow, a rain snow mix possible Friday afternoon here in town with temperatures in the low 40s. It's going to get a whole lot colder for the weekend. Overnight lows in the teens with snow likely Sunday into Monday, and temperatures only in the 20s for our daytime highs.
I'm Eric Lufer. It's starting with low visibility and a little bit of freezing fog. Later today, we're going to deal with the air quality issues. Look at this map here, the Department of Public Health and Environment issuing that alert day when it comes to air quality for 7 counties, including Boulder County and then all the way south to Douglas County. So how does the Front Range fare compared to other cities in the country when it comes to pollution? Here's what I found from the American Lung Association's report card. First, the most polluted cities for short-term pollution within a 24-hour period. Well, the Denver Aurora area ranks 24th on that list. As for most ozone-polluted cities, the Denver Aurora area ranks 14th. So as the fog eventually dissipates, then that brown cloud will sink in and we'll have some pretty nasty air quality at least until 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm Eric Lufer, Denver 7.
This might brighten your day. We know we love the Broncos and Rockies here in Denver, but by far the best team in Denver right now is the Nuggets, not just because baseball and football are in the offseason either. The Nuggets moved to 3-0 against the Oklahoma City Thunder in last night's win. They now sit in second place in the Western Conference, 4 games ahead of the third-place Thunder, 1 game behind the Golden State Warriors.
Today, Rockies third baseman Nolan Arenado will talk with reporters about his new contract, now the biggest ever in Denver sports history. Arenado and the Rockies agreed to an 8-year, $260 million deal yesterday. The Rockies are currently in Scottsdale, Arizona for spring training. Harry Potter fans, get excited. The Mile High City will host a Harry Potter-themed brunch and dinner this summer.
This is going to be big. I can feel it. The Wizards Brunch takes place in a large venue that replicates Hogwarts Great Hall. You will get a 3-course meal, potion lessons, fortune tellers, and even house points.
All right. Well, the event spokesman tells our partners at the Denver Post the event will likely take place in June, but a location hasn't been decided yet. There will be a family-friendly brunch, but also an adults-only dinner. Tickets go on sale next month.
They're going to be flying in on their broomsticks from all over. Time is quickly running out for us to enjoy the Dillon Ice Castles. Those castles will close a week from Saturday on March 9th. If you've never been, it is quite the sight. Crews hand place hundreds of thousands of icicles to create this display. We checked the website. There are still tickets available every day. The castles are open.
Better go see them while you can. This has been your Denver 7 On-Demand Update. Thanks for joining us.
Check back here later tonight for another update, and always download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts.